Jay, you look at the Kings as they come. Series 2-0, and now they'll have 3 shots in trying to advance.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the expected. How many games come down to the wire, or a performance off the bench, or even a big shot at the end? Every night holds something different, and that's why we love this game so much.
Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
The pass taken away by the Kings.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Kings with the ball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Lillard. Jared Allen tips it. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. McCollum. To Lillard. Has a chance. D's got it. Damian Lillard. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Count the bucket for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Portland has the ball. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. D's got it. Damian Lillard. 2 of 4 now.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. McCollum. Great feed. Sets it up. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Jared Allen with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Down to 5 on the 24. From long range. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Into the front court, it's Fox. The score 12-8. Good.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
That is great vision to set it up. Cruises inside for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Catch up, baby. I got ball. That's me.
Dwayne Dedman able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
De'Aaron Fox. Driving right to the basket. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this.
Lillard. His first effort off the mark. That misses with a second to go. That's the end of 1 here in game number 3. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West Playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox, deep right corner. And scores at the rim, Jay. Good luck recovering from that.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. D's got it. Damian Lillard now 4.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Lillard. Terrific vision. Wide open look, won't go.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the...
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Barnes. Cashes in for two.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Lillard. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
The drive, right to the basket. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Down the lane to lay it in.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the celebration right there, Ed. I mean, live your best life. I want to see a little bit more passion on the next play.
Portland's got it. Lillard. Whoa, what a finish. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Trailblazers take over. Lillard for two. Shot by Lillard, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Oh, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Jared Allen pins it. Cleans cleans it up. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Kings entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. And before the game, I had a feeling they might come out strong, but not like that. Needless to say, I'm a bit surprised by how well they executed their offense. The leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings. The Trailblazers have yet to...
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The half is about to get started.
And scores. Strong take.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Lillard to McCollum. Screen coming. McCollum to Lillard. Driving right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
To Harrison Barnes. And the basket good at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Knocked loose. Lays it up and in.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Knocked loose. McCollum with the basketball. Down a bundle. Lillard. Fires the three. Cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a 3-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. It goes down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
It's Portland ball. Lillard. Jared Allen rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Bagley. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fall.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent, but the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Changes coming from both sides right now. McCollum to Nurkic. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Count the basket at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Trailblazers with the basketball. And the finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Not that time. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
My ball, my ball.
To Lillard. Gets it in the right corner. Lillard not going down here. Nice finish at the rim.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It was right there. Third quarter comes to an end, and the Kings right now feeling good. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
The screen sets him up for two.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Lillard. Nurkic. Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. Gets to the basket and scores.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Portland has the ball.
I got ball. Here we go.
I got it.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Kent Bazemore swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Just a ball-handling wizard. still putting people under his spell.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland, as they'll make sure they're all on the page here in the fourth quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Go time is go time.
And count the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Portland's got it. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there. Defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To Ken Bazemore. Deep two there, won't go. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Count the basket inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Trailblazers take over. To McCollum. Rejected.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
And counted at the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Wide open look, won't go. Buddy Hield. To Bagley. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To McCollum. For three. Bagley there for the board.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Great look and vision. Got it. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
To McCollum. Oh, had him going there for a second. Runner's good there.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
It's the Kings who get the victory, and they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings have advanced to the next level, but the goal remains the same: win an NBA championship. Little by little, these guys are doing it one by one. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Sacramento Kings.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone. Here we go with the top three plays. The Kings. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Kings are one step closer to a championship with today's win. Still, the journey is far from over. They've got to stay focused. They want this journey to end with the Larry O'Brien trophy in their hands. Here are the guys who put up the most points.